Hare Krishna. So we have already mentioned in our first discussion that Mahaprabhu resides in four places eternally, and out of that, one place is Raghav Bhavan, where Raghav Pandit resides. He took birth and he left his body also there. Now, this about this Raghav Pandit, we have already discussed that he was a Dhanishta Gopi during Krishna Lila, and his sister Damayanti is Gunamala Manjari in Krishna Lila. And what makes Mahaprabhu to reside eternally in this place is because of the eight qualities of Raghav Pandit. And these qualities are very nicely described rather in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, uh, 15th chapter. The first quality of Raghav Pandit is that he cooked very, very tasty bhoga for Mahaprabhu, which is the first quality of deity cooking, that every recipe, every bhoga, every item should be very, very tasty, and that attracts Mahaprabhu the most. The second quality of Raghav Pandit is that he cook in a very pure state and cleanly state. That means he first of all externally very clean. He cleaned the room, kitchen himself also, and on the top, internally also, he is always in a very clean and pure state. By heart, he is very clean, and because he never imagined or never thought of anything other than Krishna, other than Mahaprabhu while cooking. So internally also he is very clean and pure, and externally also he kept the whole kitchen in a very pure and clean state. That is second quality. The third quality is variety. He never repeats any items in a bhoga. And our founder Asajya Srila Prabhupada also said that variety is the mother of enjoyment. Krishna like variety. He like to enjoy variety type of thing, variegatedness he likes the most. That is why we have 56 type of bhogas, not a single bhoga. So this variety uh, of the bhogas is very important, and that was maintained by Raghava Pandit while cooking bhoga for Mahaprabhu. And the fourth quality is the cost. We should not compromise with the cost of the food stuff while we are going to collect them for preparing bhoga. The best food should be collected at any cost. So this was maintained by Raghava Pandit in his kitchen. And the fifth quality is effort. We should prepare, Raghava Pandit rather prepared the bhoga with all efforts, full endeavor. We know about how endeavor play a very important role to attract Krishna. During Damodar Lila, our Yashoda Mai, she put her full effort to bind Krishna. Hmm? Her the maloti flowers from her hair bends fall down while she is running. Is she sweat like anything? She become tired. Still then she not lost her effort. She continued her effort, and finally Krishna allowed her to bind him. So in this way, Raghav Pandit always put full effort in cooking so that he can satisfy Krishna while he is honoring the bhoga. The sixth important quality of Raghav Pandit regarding the preparation of bhoga is quality of food. Quality means we should not compromise with the quality of the ingredients that we collect for preparing bhoga. And Raghav Pandit very strictly maintained the quality. He never compromised with quality. The seventh quality is cooked with unalloyed love. What is the meaning of this? Its meaning is Raghav Pandit always cook, keeping a love in his heart only with Krishna, only with Mahaprabhu. His connection is only with Mahaprabhu, nobody else. He exchanges his lovable relation only with Mahaprabhu, with nobody else. So this is an unadulterated, unalloyed love with which he was cooking. So this is seven quality. The eighth quality is attentive and alert cooking. That means while cooking, he's very attentive. He never deviates his mind to any topic. He's very alert whether all the ingredients are put in the proper proportion or not. So in this way, this attentive and alert cooking is the eighth best quality of Raghav Pandit. And we also, the devotees also keep these eight qualities in mind while we are in the deity kitchen at least, so that we can attract, or rather we can satisfy the deities, their lordships, Gaurnitai or Radha Madhav or Radha Krishna, uh, with full satisfaction. Otherwise, while we are cooking, our mind is distracted, or uh, we are in heavy heart. It will not satisfy Krishna. And in Raghav Bhavan, there are some another important points that I have to mention here is because while we go to Mayapur, we should try to visit Raghav Bhavan. It is because in the Raghav Bhavan area, there is Raghav Pandit Samadhi also. And in this Samadhi, as we know, that generally when we go to a Samadhi of a pure devotee, which is very auspicious and very potent, we should circumambulate, parikrama, at least for 4 times or 3 times. And in Raghav Bhavan, there is a very interesting thing. There is a small, not small, it's a big basket, special basket. It is called Raghavar Sali. Sali means basket. In Bengali, it's called Raghavar Sali. What is the importance, or what is the interesting fact about this basket is that once when Mahaprabhu left for Puri and he resides in Puri for doing his pastimes there, then Raghav Pandit used to visit Mahaprabhu every year once. And during that time, the whole year Raghav Pandit tried to collect the good or the best quality ingredients and prepared food for a Sambhuga for Mahaprabhu. And he put all this bhoga in that basket, that big basket, and carry it all the way to Puri. And during those time, there is uh, no convenience. Like communication is was very not very like easy. There is no train, there is no bus, no question of aeroplane. Only what they do, the people generally do, they walk to the one place to another. And Raghav Pandit also, he start on food. He go from that West Bengal to Orissa, and it took around 1 month. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is eagerly waiting for Raghav Pandit, and when Raghav Pandit arrived in Puri, Mahaprabhu, he looked to his basket, that special basket, where Raghav Pandit eagerly uh, prepared many bhogas. And these bhogas are very special. It doesn't contain any preservative, but these bhogas last long for 1 year. And Mahaprabhu honored this bhoga very small in small amount so that it will he can enjoy this bhoga for the whole year till the next turn of Raghav Pandit. So this is another quality of Raghav Pandit and his preparation of bhogas. There is also a uh, very famous briksha, means tree, in that Raghav Bhavan that is known as Maloti briksha or Maloti Kunja. Maloti is a type of flower. It's a very special and a very that is special for Mahaprabhu, as well as for Krishna also. It has got very, very nice fragrance, white in color, malati flower. And specially, the devotee use this flower during Saturmas, because at the end of Saturmas there is Bhishma Panchaka, and malati flower is specially offered to Bhishma Tarpan during those time of Bhishma Panchaka. And this flower tree, malati flower, give sufficient amount of malati flower so that the devotee can use it for Bhishma Panchaka. So in this discussion, we have discussed the 8 qualities of Raghava Pandit by which he attracts Mahaprabhu, and rather he forced him to eternally reside in Raghav Bhavan. So we, being the devotee of Mahaprabhu, also try to follow. If we try to follow, or to practice these 8 qualities, maybe we'll be able to also attract Mahaprabhu eternally with us. So with this, I conclude, and in the next discussion, we will discuss about Cida Dahi Mahamohotshav. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So this is the third and last discussion regarding Siradahi Mahamohotshav and Dandutchav. We know the place we have already discussed, that Panihati is the place where this Sida Dahi Mahamohotshav or the Dandutchav took place originally for the first time. So there, Ganga is the river on the bank of which Panihati is there. And Mahaprabhu, as I have already discussed, that visited Panihati 3 times: 1515 AD, 15, 1514 AD, 1515 AD, 1516 AD. And it was on this 1516 AD when Mahaprabhu came for the third time to Panihati that this Sira Dahi, that means flattened rice with yogurt festival, took place. Actually, there is a boat, river port, we often call in Sanskrit or in Bengali ghat, where the boat are generally placed. So Mahaprabhu came to Panihati. The place is known as, nowadays known as, Gauranga Ghat. And Nityananda Prabhu also to Panihati, also came to Panihati, and placed his boat in that very ghat, Gauranga Ghat. Actually, when Mahaprabhu came to Panihati, then there was a boy, small little boy named Raghunath Das. He was the son of a very wealthy person of that locality. It is called Adi Shattagram. And this place is in Panihati, close to Panihati. This boy, being the son of a very rich, wealthy person, he is not interested with material opulence. He is more attracted to spirituality. And rather, he is, at the time, he is more attracted to Mahaprabhu. So when Mahaprabhu came to Panihati, he always visit Mahaprabhu and try to go with him, along with him. But Mahaprabhu always refused him, send him back to home. And this story everybody we know. And finally, when Nityananda Prabhu came to Panihati for preaching with his associates, and he took rest in that place behind a banyan tree, and all his associates, Nityananda Prabhu's associates, were with him. Raghunath Das, he came to know about this that Nityananda Prabhu was available in Panihati. So he somehow make a plan how to make it possible to meet Nityananda. But he had already had a bitter experience with Mahaprabhu, that always say, "Go back home, not come with me." So Nityananda Prabhu, this time, sorry, Raghunath Das, he made a plan that he will pay obeisances and have a darshan of Nityananda from a distant place. So accordingly, Raghunath paid obeisances far from Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu was beneath a behind a banyan tree. There he is giving a discourse to his to the local people, to his associates, because he is in preaching preaching program. And Raghunath Das, he pay obeisances far from that point, hiding himself from Nityananda. But some of the audience, they saw Raghunath Das, and they say, they looked, they observed that Raghunath is paying obeisances while our uh, Nityananda Prabhu is not aware of the fact. So some of the devotees, they reported it to, some of the devotees, they reported it to Nityananda, Nityananda Prabhu. The Prabhuji, one small boy is coming and pay obeisances to you from far. Nityananda Prabhu, uh, he apparently make very, he apparently showed that he's very angry because this is the first time started from here only. He's very angry. He said, "Bring that boy to me." Uh, why he is paying obeisances to me from far places? Then all these people, they went to uh, Raghunath Das and told him about that Nityananda Prabhu wants you to come to close to him. Then Nityananda Prabhu, continuing his pastime, is as if he is apparently chastised Raghunath that you are a thief. You should not pay obeisances uh, from a hidden place. It is an offense. I've not seen you, and I can't pay. I could not pay the return obeisances. So this is you make me in offense. So you are an offender. I must punish you. Raghunath Das uh, is frightened and he said, "Okay, Prabhuji, I'm going to accept any punishment for this." Then Nityananda Prabhu say, "Oh, okay, here is the atonement for you for your mistake. You go and collect flattened rice, Cida, yogurt, Dahi for all my associates." Because the before yesterday it was Ekadoshi, and the people were already doing Nirjala fast, Nirjala Ekadoshi. So Nityananda Prabhu say he considered that this is the right thing for the devotees also to be placed, the Vaishnava to be placed. So he ordered Raghunath to arrange for Sira and Dahi for all the people, all the devotees there. Raghunath Das, being the son of a very wealthy merchant, so he's happy. So he had happily accepted the offer, and he quickly collect flattened rice, condensed milk, yogurt, ripe mangoes, ripe bananas, and ripe fruits in a very short time. And the Sida Dohi festival started. So people start coming because there is an announcement by Nityananda Prabhu, go and tell all the nearby villages also. They should come and should uh, take part in this grand festival. People hearing about that big festival, feast, they come in a body from the nearby villages, and it becomes a big crowd. And in that crowd, there is sufficient amount of flattened rice, condensed milk, yogurt, fruits, because Raghunath Das is an affluent person, affluent boy, so he collected in quite a large amount. Then, in seven big pots, bowls, they prepared the bhoga, and it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. There are two types of special recipe. One is that flattened rice, sipped rice in condensed milk. The other is flattened rice in yogurt. Of course, mixed with your jaggery, then ripe mango, ripe banana, some ripe fruits, and of course there is a very important ingredient they put is camphor to make it very tasty. And finally, Nityananda Prabhu accepted that bhoga and he offered to Mahaprabhu. It's a usual practice for Nityananda Prabhu. He always offered first to Mahaprabhu. And when he offered to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu physically came to this place. And there's an exchange of love, an exchange of this Sira and Dahi between Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. It's a very lovable exchange. Mahaprabhu feed Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu feed Mahaprabhu. In this way, they both of them share Sira and Dahi. But this very special pastime is not observable to everybody. It is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Adyupi Nitya Lila Kore Gauro Rai. Even now also, Gauro Rai means Gauranga Mahaprabhu perform every day Nitya Lila, every day, daily he performs some pastimes. কোনো কোনো ভাগ্যবান দেখিবারে পায়. Only very few fortunate devotee soul can see, can enjoy, can witness these pastimes. অদ্যূপি নিত্যলীলা করে গৌর রাই, কোনো কোনো ভাগ্যবান দেখিবারে পায়. So that Nitya Lila, there means that pastime between the Mahaprabhu and Nityananda also was seen by some of the fortunate devotees there. And still, Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu's pastimes are still going on nowadays also. On the pure devotees can see all of them, are fortunate to witness all of them. Now, the bhogas are offered to all the devotees there. All everyone to everyone, one plate is given, and on the plate they give the different types of bhogas. And Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they went to everyone's plate and partook some of the bhoga offering. It's very interesting. People come in a large number, and go on increasing, 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 and the whole place is crowded. No space is left for any newcomers. Then those who come and those who came and joined late, they have to go to the river Ganga. Yeah, they went there. First of all, at the just in the bank of Ganga, their knee deep water, not knee, yeah, their little water. So the people took part just in the closest part of the bank, and they make a big line there, and Nityananda Prabhu distributed Sira and Dohi to them. Next, when the people come, that portion is also is occupied. So they go to the deeper portion of the they went to the deeper portion of Ganges, where their knee up to the knee there is water. Yeah, Nityananda Prabhu distributed all the Shiradohi to them also, and they also happily accepted that. People start, people were uh, still continuing to come. So the last people who joined late have to go to the portion, deeper portion, to the quite deepest portion to the Ganges, and they are inside, immersed in water up to the neck. Still, then they are happy. And Nityananda Prabhu distributed Shira and Dohi to them, and they are eating like this because up to the neck there is water, so they keep the plate in front of their mouth and eating like this, happy. So this is a very very pleasurable scene, and all the devotees they enjoy Sira and Doi. So this is the uh, description about the Sira Dahi festival, and this festival is often called Dandutchav, festival of punishment. Meaning is that in this festival, Nityananda Prabhu, uh, by punishing, apparently it looked like punishing, uh, give a punishment to uh, Raghunath Goswami, Raghunath Das, but actually, with the help of that punishment, he he bring back Raghunath Goswami more to the spiritual life, or he gave a chance to he gave a chance to Raghunath Goswami to involve more in lovable devotional service. So, what lesson we learn from this festival is that without the mercy of Vaishnava, we cannot advance in spiritual life, or even we cannot think of doing any advancements. We do not think of getting any taste in lovable devotional service. It is only by lovable devotional service we can understand Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise, He is not very easy to understand. To understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, we have to do we have to do lovable devotional service unto the lotus feet of God. And since serving God is also not easy, so it is the best if we do some lovable devotional service to the lotus feet of the pure devotee of Supreme Personality of Godhead, we can easily understand Krishna. So, with this note, let me conclude. Jai Sira Dahi Maha Mahotshav ki Jai. Jai Dandutchav ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Raghunath Das Goswami ki Jai. Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Brinda ki Jai. Hare Krishna.